Check 1, 2, 3, 4. Check 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh.
Jacob, you got it? Okay. What's Tyler doing?
And welcome to Colorado Springs, Colorado, Palmer High School for the best of 2 out of 3 finals at the FILA Junior World Team Trials. Jason Bryant with you at themat.com, and it's an all-Virginia battle here with Caleb Richardson representing the Finger Lakes Wrestling Club in the blue and Joey Dance of Virginia Elite in the red. These two have quite a history between them. Dance has the advantage in the series, winning the last 4. No score here. First 25 seconds of action at 55 kilos, 121 pounds. Richardson had to go through Jade Rouser and Thomas Gilman just to get here. Dance working the collar tie. Far knee pull attempt by Richardson goes nowhere. 45 gone by here in period number 1. Here in Freestyle, Greco-Roman over on the other feed. Jake Bellis and Bobby Knockreiner mixing it up. Joey Dance, 3-time high school state champion out of Christiansburg High School in Virginia. High C attempt by Richardson, countered with a front headlock by Dance, spins around, gets the 1 point, takes a 1-0 lead. 1 point confirmed. Dance trying to work the gut wrench. Steps over the leg, tries to load to his right side. Lift, drives over, and Richardson goes over, gonna hit the elbow for 2 on the exposure. So Dance gonna take a 3-0 lead here in under 30 seconds to go in period number 1. Sonny Close and Kevin Dresser in the corner for Joey Dance, while a couple mild running mates from Virginia in the corner for Caleb Richardson. That's his dad, Brian Richardson, and current Great Bridge High School head coach, Matt Small. Double leg attempt by Richardson, countered off, trying to dump it. 3-0 lead for Dance. Whizzing over, Dance counters, and is going to get 2 on the counter and will go up 5-0 as that is confirmed, and Dance will win the first period over Richardson 5-0. This is an extremely nostalgic moment for me, I guess. I've known these kids since they were about 6 years old. Richardson has committed to Cornell. Actually was a two-time state champion in Virginia at the AAA level at Grassfield High School and Cox High School, actually both times for Matt Small, before going to Blair Academy his senior year and then doing a post-grad year. While Dance, not surprisingly, an early Virginia Tech commit. So here we go, second period with Dance and Richardson. First period was all Dance. Dance extremely dangerous with his duck unders. Has this little tick with his right foot. Kind of rolls his ankle a little bit, and asked him about that at the FILA Juniors up in Wisconsin, and he's like, it's just a thing he does. He doesn't do it when he walks. It just happens on the mat. No score here, second period. 30 gone by. James Peanut Stinson on the whistle for this bout. Minute 10 to go, no score here, second period. And best 2 out of 3 for the right to represent the United States on the Junior World Team. Had a conversation earlier today with Craig Sesker, USA Wrestling. The last Virginia wrestler to make the Junior World Team won a Junior World title. His name was Bubba Jenkins. Dance won the Junior Nationals last year in Fargo at 125 pounds. Reaches for the low ankle. .35 to go, no score here in period 2. Short throw by attempt. 25 to go, no score as Richardson sheds his headgear. Low level attack by Dance, counter with a front headlock by Richardson. 10 seconds to go. 5 seconds now, got to work that edge on the push out. And we will go to the ball draw, and Red will approach the table. And Dance will reach into the bag. Hand a bag to our official, Mr. Stinson. Comes out red. So Dance will have the choice of leg here in the tie-breaking procedure. Or as we like to call it, the leg clinch. Goes once the right leg. And lift, and there's the one confirmed, and the match will go to Joey Dance 5-0, 1-0, as he will take the first match of this best 2 out of 3 series. Now coming up at 60 kilos, Earl Hall in the blue, a South Dade, Homestead, Florida native, training here at the Olympic Training Center. Colorado Springs going to take on NCAA qualifier Shelton Mack from the Pittsburgh Wrestling Club, wrestles for Randy Stottlemyre at the University of Pittsburgh. He is in the red. Shelton Mack round of 12 this year at the NCAA Championships, while Hall deferred his college eligibility to train here at the OTC, qualified for the No score. 45 seconds gone by here in period number 1. Shelton Mack going with that long double from way out. Now reaching for the sweep was Hall, going to drive Mack towards the edge. Both wrestlers on their knees. Referee Jose Delgado observing the action. Mack on the attack again. No score here, under 30 to go. A lot of the resident athletes here at the Olympic Training Center rooting Hall on as he defends a double by Mack. Front headlock. Brandon Slay bills at it, giving instruction to Hall. Mack digging that underhook. Tries to change direction. Hall with a body lock now. 3 to go. And we will go to the dreaded ball draw yet again. Matt Chairman Mike Swisher with the bag of tricks. Mack reaches in. Hands it to referee Jose Delgado, who will pull the blue ball out of the bag. And that will mean Hall has the choice of leg in this, again, tie-breaking procedure. And it looks like he wants the left leg. No, he's going to go right. Locks, lifts, nothing yet. Mack down to a knee. That is one. That is one. Confirmed. Again, 3 supporting points in that clinch position. It's not the same as regulation. Often a point of contention amongst many coaches going, that's not the same thing in regulation. Well, the leg clinch is designed to get a winner. And in that case, that's clearly what happened. Randy Stottlemyre, the longtime coach at Pitt, offering words of instruction in the corner. As Earl Hall wins the first period 1-0 off the leg clinch. Hall wrestled down to 55 at the Olympic trials. Actually blasted Henry Cejudo with a nice double leg in that opening round. Initially signed with Rutgers, although now he's technically still a free agent. Low double attempt by Mack. Now Hall on a reshot. Another front headlock. Rolls it through with a mixer, and he's got Mack in trouble. Looking for the fall, confirmed, and Earl Hall gets the fall to win the first match here at 60. He might be from Florida, but that was some Pennsylvania concrete kid style. Now we'll go to 66 kilos. This ought to be a fun one with Destin McCauley, the Sunkist Kids, another athlete who deferred eligibility and is training at the Olympic Training Center, been here all year. Initially committed to Wisconsin, but now has signed with Iowa State, taking on Edwin Cooper, a former junior national freestyle champion, and this past year in JCAA, that's junior college national champion for the Tritons of Iowa Central, and Coach Luke Moffitt out of Providence Catholic, Illinois. We're repping the team overtime singlet. And McCauley takes Cooper right down to his back. Gonna get a count and a hold. 3-1 confirmed. So now a 4-0 lead for Destin McCauley. He's got the trapped arm gut locked up, rolls it back over, and that'll end the first period quickly. and 46 seconds for Destin McCauley. You learn something new every day. Referee from my home state, Tim Pearson. I didn't even know that. That information provided to you by the Matt Chairman, a man who's lived in many southern states, Jose Delgado. And Peanut is our judge. Back underway here in period number 2 as McCauley quickly won the first. Five-time state champion out of Minnesota. Apple Valley. Nice little drag, has the leg in, drops it down to the mat. Gets behind the shoulders. That is a 1-point takedown for Destin McCauley. Locks up the high gut. Brandon Slade calling out instructions saying, come on, get this. He's not got the bar. He's going to try to drive it over, something you don't see too often in freestyle, and there it is. He gets 2 on the exposure, so a 3-0 lead. 1:07 remaining here in period number 2. As Destin McCauley currently in control. And that's going to be an attention blue as Cooper, well, is it? Now the attention officially gets confirmed. Over under tie by Cooper. He's got those really long arms. Reaches through. McCauley's going to blast him out of bounds for 1 point and take a 4-0 lead here with 39 seconds to go in the period. Now it's McCauley's turn. These two not content to stand around. They want to get right after it, even before the whistle. 30 seconds remain here in period 2. Double leg by Cooper. Good sprawl by McCauley. Counters with a front headlock. Now trying to reach the underhook. Nothing doing. We'll come back to our feet. 19 seconds remain. Short duck under, and Cooper's going to counter that, come behind and get 1. As long as McCauley doesn't give up anything big, he's going to walk away with this first match. Cooper shelves the leg. And it'll be 6-0, 4-1. And the winner of your first match at 66 kilos, Destin McCauley of the Sunkist Kids and Team OTC. Couple historic programs stepping on the mat now. It's Iowa's Nick Moore, the Hawkeye Wrestling Club, and Oklahoma State's Alex Derringer, a Wisconsin native. Moore in the red was second at the FILA Junior Nationals to Nazar Kolchitsky about a month or so ago. So that's 74 kilos, 163 pounds. Sweep attempt by Derringer. Now, one thing you got to be very, very cautious about with Derringer is he's still old school and throwing some of those headlocks, and he is vicious with them. Good sweep. Drives Moore down to the mat for 3, confirmed. Derringer trying to get the trap arm, slips off. Come back up to our feet, 1:09 to go, a 3-0 lead. Terry Brands, Mike Zadek in the corner for Nick Moore, while Eric Guerrero in the corner for Alex Derringer. Nice double leg by Moore. Finishes, Derringer bails out, only giving up 1. So now 3-1 lead for Derringer as Moore closes the gap 45 seconds remain. Throw by attempt by Moore goes nowhere. Reaches that collar tie, now works for inside control. Good low-level change, gets the leg, scoops it up, gets one. Closes the gap to 3-2. Now with the gut wrench, gonna try to load it to his right side. And over, does Daringer go over? It says no. White paddle, no, that was very close, but Daringer did not expose. 7 seconds to go. Eric Fageman, a referee, was right on top of it. And now we're back to action after a few words are exchanged between the official and Coach Brands. You can kind of see Brands' point there. Looked like it was something, but it was close. But it was not, did not break 90. Good job by Daringer. Actually, it saved him the period. So Daringer wins the first period 3-2. You know, if I could sit next to a match and watch Terry and Tom Brands coach for hours at a time, I would do such, because you learn something new every day. It's more entertaining than it is anything else. Unless you're wearing a blue shirt. Nice. 1 point confirmed for Daringer. As he takes Moore down to the mat. Going to try to work a gut wrench to the left side. Readjusts his lock. Drives it, drives it. Nope, nothing doing. We come back up to our feet. Nick Moore saw a lot of time in the Hawkeye starting lineup this year in the absence of Derek St. John, who was out for a good portion of the season with that nagging knee injury. Moore had some solid wins throughout the year, including a key win over Alec Ortiz to help the Hawkeyes beat Minnesota in the dual meet in the regular season. 1-0 lead for Daringer. Reaches for that high C again. Can't convert. Now Moore on a shot. Countered with the underhook by Daringer. Cowboys and Hawkeyes mixing it up here at the FILA junior level. .30 to go, still a 1-0 lead for Daringer. Moore reaching, collar tie, reaching again. Trying to clear his far wrist. Trying to work that over tie to the far side. And that will be the first match. First match will go to Alex Daringer of the Gator Wrestling Club and Cowboy Wrestling Club in 2 periods over Nick Moore of the Hawkeye Wrestling Club. Now we're going to come back to 50, and the reason we're coming back to 50 is the wrestler you see, well, you don't see him just yet. He'll be on your screen in a moment. In the blue, Bobby Knockreiner is wrestling both styles. So he just wrestled Greco, and now he's coming back to freestyle. He is from the Askren Wrestling Academy in Wisconsin, taking on Adrian Cordova, who had to drive about 5 minutes to get here. Colorado Springs high school junior, or junior to be. State champion 2 times. Actually, I believe he's a senior to be. He's a junior this year. 2-time state champion. for Coronado High School. Low ankle attack by Cordova. Elevates. Tries to come through the back door. Knockreiner hanging on that ankle. Cordova still has nothing. Good scramble here between these two. And nothing doing. We'll come back to our feet. 1:09 to go. Belly tilt throws it through, so it's going to be 2 red and it looks like 2 blue. So it's going to be 3 red and 2 blue. That's the call. Cordova snaps it and spins around, gets one more. Angel Cejudo, that is his stepdad, in the corner. Ben Provisor in the corner for Bobby Knockreiner. Trapped arm gut. Cordova's got the exposure past 90, so he's going to get 2 and a hold. So now he's going to go up 7-2. 30 to go. And we come back up to our feet. 24 seconds to go here at 50 kilos, 110 pounds. As we said, Knockreiner wrestling both styles. Had to wrestle Jake Bellis a bit ago. Low single leg. Knockreiner counters with a side headlock. Comes around, gets control for one, and it'll be a 7-3 first period win for Adrian Cordova. The two-time high school state champ from right down the street at Coronado High School here in Colorado Springs. Set to go here in the second period. And second period underway. Knockreiner on the attack, walks right into a snap and spin, so 1 point for Cordova. Pretty good cheering section for him as he's got the gut wrench. High gut, tries to readjust. Can't do anything on top in the parterre position. We come back to our feet, 1:38 remaining in period number 2. Knockreiner tries the headlock, ends up getting the 1 point takedown out of it. Now he's got a trapped arm gut. Cordova's trying to defend. Breaks the lock. Tries to throw the leg in and hip over, but not enough time. So we come back up to our feet. 1-1, Knockreiner with the lead because he did score last. Slow super duck attempt. Cordova's got to watch himself. Now the action going to go close to the edge. They're on their knees. Back up, and then there's a 1 point push out. White paddled, and it will be white paddled, so no push out with 38 to go. Both were on their knees when that happened. .23 to go. Cordova reaching. Level change, bangs ahead. Reaches, Knockreiner pushes away. 12 seconds. Cordova with the underhook. 7 to go. There's the push out with 1 second to go. Inbounds, time was good. Well, let's wait to see the confirmation. Yep, that is it. So a push out at the buzzer will give Adrian Cordova a 2-period victory here at 50. Now a couple of resident athletes here at the Olympic Training Center. One, Patrick Downey in the red, out of Maryland by way of Florida. Signed with Oregon State in the red. And Dwight Howes, a 2-time state champ from Arvada West up in the Denver area. He actually came down here to train as soon as his high school season was over, so he's been living at the training center for the last couple of months. He is signed with Hofstra. This is at 84 kilos, 185 pounds. And both these guys with a very good Greco influence on their freestyle wrestling. Downey, a big thrower, and Howes, a physical brawler. Downey working that 2-on-1 tie. And now Howes trying one of his own. Tries to step through, and this is where Downey's dangerous, and it's how they're getting into a flurry here. Nothing doing yet. Downey's going to try to lift him off the mat towards the edge. And it's going to be a 1-point push out for Pat Downey. That one had the makings of some big points, but it only ended up being the 1 point for Downey. Brandon Slay in one corner, Bill Zadek in the other. With a 1-0 lead for Pat Downey. Really thrived here at the Olympic Training Center. And Hal's really getting in some good training before he set off to college. You know, Arvada West, about an hour, 10 minutes north of here. Right up 25, out near the airport. 25 to go, still a 1-0 lead. Downey clinging to that underhook to the near side. Now Downey locks up a cradle. How's trying to prevent the control. There's one confirmed with 8 seconds to go. How's going to flatten out. And that's the way this period will end, 2-0 for Pat Downey. So back-to-back matches, we've seen multiple-time Colorado high school state wrestling champions. We're going to see another one here soon with Connor Medberry. And here we go with period 2 of match 1. A lot of push-pull from Howes. .30 gone by. How's good level change with the 2-on-1 tie now. Tries to step through. Downey steps through, got both of them whizzing out. Nothing doing there, one blue confirmed. And we we have a review.
Zach.
So hang tight, folks. And now we have the review, and here is the decision. Referee shows one blue. Judge shows one blue confirmed, and another blue for the challenge. So now to be a 2-0 lead for House with 40 seconds to go. Downey with a front headlock. House nearly was in a bad position there. Downey gets behind, gets the one. Got 15 to go. Downey tries to drive the gut. House steps over.
Time.
So 2 blue on the counter, so House is going to win the second period 4-1. House with that wide frame, good hips. So we will go to a third period. And period 3, we're set to go. Haven't had any of these yet thus far. Third periods, that is. Downey with the underhook, trying to lower his level and get a better position. Referee saying head up to House. House trying to drive Downey towards the edge of the mat. House really attacking on the edge. Downey trying to maintain his position. Double overs, trying to counter the body lock is Downey. Close to going out of bounds. Now Downey got to come around and get the takedown. So a 1-0 lead for Pat Downey. House doing an interesting tapping of the mat to let the official know, hey, what are we doing down here? House, good leg attack, trying to elevate. Belly tilt by Downey. Is he going to get exposure? 2 red from the judge. It's 1, 2, and 2 confirmed, so 2 points for Downey. So he'll take a 3-0 lead with 33 seconds to go here in this third period. Third and final period of match number 1. Both locked in a wizard position there. 1 blue, white paddle, no point. $18 to go. House driving right into Downey. He's going to walk him to the edge and steps out, gets the push out. 1 point for House. Caution and 1 is the call. Caution 1 is confirmed. So it's 3-1. Downey circling, staying clear. 2 and 1, and Pat Downey going to win the first match of the best of 3 series against Dwight Howes in 3 periods. Coming to the mat at 96 kilos, 211 pounds, Tanner Hall of the New York Athletic Club, Idaho native in the red, going to take on high school sophomore Kyle Snyder. Snyder third at the FILA Junior Nationals in Madison last month. Snyder will be in the blue.
This should be 120, right?
This is 96.
Out of order.
Oh. Well.
Zach, we doing? Oh, okay. It's written down out of order. Okay.
All right. Our officials' questions have been taken care of. All's right in the world, says referee Zach Arrett. Tanner Hall, another resident athlete here at the Olympic Training Center. And Kyle Snyder out of Maryland. Double cadet champ last year. Kid is an absolute beast. Hall reaching for the body lock. Hall had a beautiful 5 earlier in the tournament against Scott Schiller of the Minnesota Storm. Dangerous thrower. Don't let his baby face fool you. This kid is dangerous. Arm spin attempt by Snyder, countered by Hall. Hall going to push the action towards the edge of the mat. Gets a 5 on the edge of the mat. 5 is going to be confirmed. 5 confirmed, and Hall wins the period. He was not content with the push out. He goes, I'm still in bounds. I'm going to lift and launch you and get the 5 and end the period. Please tell me you got that. All right. Just making sure our cameraman's Johnny on the spot here. That was nice. Double unders for Snyder. Actually, over under, couldn't see the far arm. Hall goes back to his body lock. Now it's a bear hug for each. Will we see a sag body lock here? Dan Chandler said he hadn't seen one in 20 years until the Kirby Cup. Nope, we're not going to see one. 30 seconds gone by here in period number 2 with Tanner Hall in the red of the New York Athletic Club and Kyle Snyder at a Good Counsel, Maryland. .48 to go, no score here in period 2. High C attempt by Snyder goes nowhere.
Hey, Drew, can you get Mr. Red?
20 to go, no score. Shot by Snyder. Hall's going to throw it by. 1 point red on the push out. Confirmed. So Hall takes a 1-0 lead. Drops to a 3-point stance. Snyder bulls right through it. 8 seconds. Two and one, and Tanner Hall will win the first match. 5-0-1-0 here at 96 kilos. Now bring up Austin Marsden in the red for the Gator Wrestling Club. And the Oklahoma State Cowboys take on Connor Medbury, the Badger Wrestling Club. And the Wisconsin Badgers. Multiple-time state champion out of Loveland, Colorado. Redshirted this year. Will be wrestling heavyweight next year for Barry Davis and the Badgers. Marsden forced into action this year due to the injury to Alan Galagayev and actually qualified for the NCAA championships as a true freshman. Illinois native. Medbury shoots a double from way out. Tried to hit a sucker drag, wasn't quite going to work for him. 30 seconds gone by here in period one at 120 kilos, 264.5 pounds. A Big 10, Big 12 showdown with Austin Marsden and Connor Medbury. Medbury in on the leg. Try to elevate it. Marsden locks in the crotch, peels the far ankle and extends. Medbury peels the wrist. Get a counter and get the takedown and take a 1-0 lead. So a good shot by Medbury. But Marsden was able to capitalize by reaching for that far ankle and extending Medbury and breaking his grip. Now with the leg lace, Medbury goes over for two. 1 and 2 confirmed, and then now another turn for 1. 1 confirmed, so now 4-0. And you see Marsden's proficiency in parterre. Somewhat a rarity for bigger heavyweights. A weight class always extremely well populated in the United States, even down at the junior levels. Marsden counters the shot attempt with a front headlock. Drags Medbury down to the mat. Tries to chop that elbow. 10 seconds to go. And that'll end the first period, 4-0. Marsden will take the period. Eric Guerrero in the corner, Kyle Rochelle in the other. And here we go, period 2 at 120, match 1. .30 seconds gone by, no score here in the second period. Medbury was in on the attack. Marsden counter with a front headlock, back up to their feet. 45 seconds remain. .29 seconds to go. We got a restart. And a 1-point push out for Marsden. As Medbury was in on a shot, and Marsden just bowled him right through off the mat and out of bounds for 1 point. Half shot by Medbury, and Marsden spins behind, makes him pay for it, takes a 2-0 lead with 8 seconds to go. 2-1, and the first match will go to Austin Marsden of the Cowboy Wrestling Club and the Gator Wrestling Club, Oklahoma State University.
Get the stuff ready for Peanut if Blue wins. This is 55 kilos.
And here we go. Underway match number 2 with Joey Dance and Caleb Richardson. This time the colors are changed. Dance is in the blue, Richardson in the red. Low ankle attack by Richardson, going to be countered with the Dance front headlock. Tries a little go behind. Still trying to work that front head and get some control here. Dance coming from behind, still nothing yet. Now gets the 1-point takedown, takes a 1-0 lead. 43 seconds remain in this first period of match 2 for Joey Dance. And we come back up to our feet, 32 seconds remaining here in the first period. Richardson trying to double block nicely with the underhook by Dance. Richardson on the attack, Dance again with another front head. Time is out, and Dance will win the first period, 1-0. And here we go, second period of match 2 at 55. A couple of Virginia natives mixing it up. Joey Dance in the blue, Caleb Richardson in the red. A little more urgency from Richardson. Minute to go, no score here in period 2. .36 to go, no score. Both wrestlers traded collar ties for creating some separation. .15 to go. And we will go to the dreaded ball draw. And Caleb Richardson will reach into the bag, hand one to the official. Will it be red or blue? It'll be red. So Richardson will have the leg. There's the lock. Dance trying to kick out, kick out, kick out. Still nothing, still nothing, still nothing. Wow, good scramble here. Steps through, Dance reverses it. Does he get control yet? Richardson still has the leg, and one blue confirmed. And Joey Dance counters the leg clinch, picks up the period, picks up the match, and picks up the berth on the FILA Junior World Team by taking the championship at 55 kilos. Now it's changed the colors again. This time Earl Hall will be in the red. Shelton Mack, the Pittsburgh Panther, will be in the blue. Hall won the first match.
That won't work if Jose's judging. No, that's right,
Underway here with Mack and Hall. Quick shot by Hall. Mack counters nicely. Minute 10 gone by, no score. Seconds ago, no score. All the shot from far away, doesn't get anywhere with it. Half shot by Mack. And we will go to the ball draw. And Earl Hall will reach into the bag of tricks. And it will come up blue, so Mack will have the leg. Mack with the lift, drops down, gets the takedown, wins the period 1-0 off the leg clinch. Here at Palmer High School, downtown Colorado Springs, oldest high school in the city. At one point, there was this high school. That was it. Now there's 33 in this city. Seriously. And this is the oldest one. Nice re-shot to a single leg for Shelton Mack. Going to try to drive Hall out of bounds. Nope, going to suck the leg back in. Hall doesn't give up any points yet. 1 point on the counter with the push out. A 1 point push out for Hall. Wizarded through, threw it by. .105 remaining. Shelton Mack with a 1-period-to-nothing lead here in the second match. The best 2 out of 3 series. One point for Mack. 50 seconds to go. Mack didn't fall for the bait on the headlock. Hall, a 1 point push out, driving the single leg. And driving Mack out of bounds for one. 2-1 lead, 27 seconds to go. So we got some blood here. Got some blood. Looks like our OTC trainer will come out and tape that puppy up. She works with wrestlers all the time, folks. She doesn't mess around with the head wrap. Mack really pushing the pace now. Eight seconds to go. Hall circling back to the center. Go to the third period. Third period. Everybody got confused there for a moment. Well, I didn't. So now we go to a third period in this match number 2. Mack trying to force a third match. Hall trying to win it and make the junior world team without having to go the distance. Starting to get a little warm in this gym. .30 gone by, no score here in period 3. Hall maintaining position in the center of the mat. Spot of blood on Hall's head wrap starting to grow. There's the push out. 1 point for Hall. Hall says, let's get rid of that wrap. 1 minute to go. Good quick single by Hall, going to drive Mack out of bounds for one more. Now 2-0 lead for Earl Hall, 44 seconds remaining. Under 30 now, 2-0 lead for Hall still. Hall gets to the leg again, drives it out of bounds for another point. Mack with the double unders now. Hall tries to clear that position. Does so with 10 seconds remaining. Caution and 1 for fleeing. 2 and 1, and Earl Hall will pick up the victory and the championship at 60 kilos. Coming out to match number 2 at 66 kilos, Destin McCauley in the blue. And Edwin Cooper in the red. Iowa State bound Destin McCauley and Iowa Central Junior College National Champ Edwin Cooper. Quick shot by McCauley off the whistle. Comes around, gets the takedown, goes right to the gut. Now he's got a trapped arm gut. Can he continue to move with it? Got to work. And nothing doing, so 1-0 lead for McCauley as we get a fresh start. McCauley wrestles from a knee, gets in deep on that ankle again. One-point push out for McCauley, now a 2-0 lead. McCauley trying to make it back-to-back for the resident athletes at the Olympic Training Center, the developmental program. We just saw Earl Hall make the team. McCauley been training here all year. Front headlock. Drags Cooper down to the mat. Oh, mixes him through. 2 confirmed, so now 4-0. .40 seconds remain. 4-0 lead for McCauley. And we come back up to our feet with 36 to go. Cooper now on the attack. Half shot by Cooper, McCauley. One blue confirmed. Now 5-0 for McCauley, 10 seconds to go. Period will end, and McCauley wins the first period 5-0. And set to go period 2. Match 2 here at 66. Destin McCauley's been lights out thus far. Little boot scoot. 1 point takedown. McCauley reaches back. Tried to back bow the leg. Still going to hang on to Cooper. And we come back up to our feet. McCauley just incredibly quick. Minute 15 to go. 1-0 lead for McCauley. Cooper tries a short sweep. Counters with a front headlock, does McCauley. Spins it back toward the center. Goes behind, gets a 1 point takedown, and extends his lead to 2-0. Come back up to our feet, 25 remaining. Cooper in on the attack. McCauley going to bail out, give out the one with 14 seconds to go. So a 2-1 lead now for McCauley as Cooper cuts the lead in half. 8 seconds. McCauley circles back in. And that'll do it in 2 periods and 2 matches, making the Junior World Team for the Olympic Training Center and the Sunkist Kids. Destin McCauley, your winner at 66.
Nice match. Good job.
And now coming up to match 2 at 74 kilos with Nick Moore now in the blue for the Hawkeye Wrestling Club. And Alex Deringer of the Cowboy Wrestling Club. It's Hawkeyes and Cowboys. Quick shot by Moore. Lifts the leg. Deringer trying to kick away. 1 blue is confirmed. Moore tries to go with a high gut wrench here. And we come back up to our feet. 1:33 remains here in period number 1 of match 2. Deringer won the first match in 2 periods. Little drag to a kick. Gets the 1-point takedown, ties it up, but effectively takes the lead, does Deringer. Drives over. 2 more for the gut wrench and the exposure. Hand to hand, is he going to get 1 more? He does. So now a 4-1 lead for Deringer. Deringer throws Moore by for another point to go up 5-1. And we get a fresh start with 25 to go. Deringer kind of looks like, who's that guy, Jesse Eisenberg from the Social Network? Or is it Michael Cera? Either or. Kind of favors those 2 guys. Five seconds remain. And first period will go to Deringer. Twenty seconds gone by here in the second period. Deringer in on the legs. More scrambling. Deringer now doubles off. Drives, gets the 1, had a lace. Lead, 1:08 to go. 34 to go, 1-0 lead for Derringer. We're trying to get a shot in on the leg, but time winding down. And it will be 2 matches to none for Alex Derringer, your winner at 74 kilos and junior world team member for Oklahoma State, the Cowboy Wrestling Club. And set to go back here at 50. Match 2, Adrian Cordova and Bobby Knockreiner. Cordova in the blue this time, Knockreiner in the red. No points as we got a headbutt that action stopped before we went out of bounds. Everything all taken care of, back to action. Good low-level attack by Cordova, tries to elevate. Two blue on the counter for Cordova. Referee dove in there to stop it before we had any injury.
When did the whistle blow, Tim? When did the whistle blow? Red wants a challenge, they can challenge. 2 more blue.
So 2 more blue as they got the exposure before it got too dangerous. So a 4-0 lead for Cordova. And another takedown, snap spin behind, 5-0. And we come back up to our feet, 23 to go, period 1. Nice duck under by Cordova, going to finish. Knock Reiner down, and that'll do it for the first period, 6-0. for Adrian Cordova of Coronado High School. And here we go, period 2, match 2. Cordova 2 minutes away from making the junior world team, while Nachreiner trying to force a third period and a third match. Nice low ankle by Cordova. Loses it, slips off, gonna get 1 point push out. That's 1 point one way or the other. Trainer attending the Nachreiner might have gotten a stinger or something right there. His neck and shoulder area. And we'll come back to the center after the injury has been attended to. Nachreiner in on a double, now with a body lock. Comes down to the mat. Gets the 1 point. Ties it up, but effectively takes the lead. And that loud boom you heard and might have seen across the edge of your screen was Jordan Spieler and Caleb Smith crashing into the judges' table. The Spanish announce table is still fine, mind you. Jose Delgado manning that on this side. This is why they don't like sitting next to me in Fargo, because they can't say anything. Our match chairman, Mr. Delgado, charter member of the TFWC. Now Mr. Delgado professing his love on how much he loves enjoying sitting next to us on these broadcasts. Jason Bobby might have a different opinion. especially when the FILA guy is watching him officiate. And looks like the blood has been attended to. Now we get back to action. Knockreiner with that 1-1 lead. Again, because he scored last. Cordova, nice blast double, gets one. So he'll take the lead 2-1 with 36 seconds to go. $18 seconds to go, both of them whizzer tight. Nothing doing there, 12 seconds to go on the restart. Cordova shoots in on the sweep, works up, gets the finish, goes for the cradle, 2 and 1, time is out, time. And that'll do it, so 2 more. And Adrian Cordova in 2 matches and in 2 periods gonna pick up the championship at 50 kilos. Come back a match 2 between a couple of resident athletes here at the OTC. Dwight Howes now in the red and Patrick Downey in the blue. Howes, 2-time state champion. Arvada West, just outside of Denver. Downey, multiple-time Maryland High School state champ, won the NHSCA's and the Junior Nationals before coming here. Signed with Oregon State, while Howes, again, as we said earlier, signed with Hofstra. Howes with double unders. Trying to jack up the taller Downey. Well, easier said than done. Downey going to throw Howes down to his back on the counter, so 2 will be the call. Downey with the lace. Nothing doing. Referee Mike Swisher blows the whistle, come back up. And we will restart. Under 40 seconds remain. One-point push out for Howes. Downey's elbow landed out of bounds first. Howes up to his feet. Trying to come around that wizard, nothing doing. Restart with 5 seconds to go in period 1. And Downey will win the first 2-1. House coming back to the center. Both these guys rocking the cradle gear singlet. Made a pretty solid debut at the Olympic trials. Little shout out there. Downey throws it by. Steps around, still trying to get the point. 3 blue confirmed, even though Howes looked like he tried to peel the leg back and get some exposure. 2 more confirmed. So now Howes up. Howes trailing now 5-0. And Howes going to get 2 on the throw out of bounds. So 5-2 in favor of Downey. Downey asking for the trainer. Back to action here at 84. 5-2 lead for Downey. One point push out for Howes. Now 5-3, 1:04 to go. Nearly stepped out, foot on the line, not completely out. Howes charging, 45 to go. One point push out for Howes. Caution and 1. Nope, just the 1. So 5-4. Downey has a little bit of a cushion because he does have the 3-point move. But if he backs out of bounds again, he might get hit with a caution, and that would trump the 3-point move. 24 to go, 5-4 for Pat Downey. $17 to go. Howes trying to step in, couldn't quite reach the inside trip. 2 and 1, and Pat Downey will take 2 periods and 2 matches and pick up the championship at 84 kilos and makes the junior world team at 84, 185 pounds. Set to go here at 96 kilos. Kyle Snyder of Good Counsel, Maryland, now in the red. Tanner Hall, New York Athletic Club, and a resident athlete at the OTC in the blue. Still no supporting point yet. It's got to be 3. It's got to be a knee or an elbow. are ahead. And Hall doing a good job of maintaining the position. Snyder trying to shelf the leg. Tries to throw Hall through. He hits the hip. One red. Is it going to be confirmed? One blue out of bounds. One red confirmed. And we have a review. So hang tight, folks. And here we go. All right, went and watched it again. So here are the match cadence.
One red, one blue.
So one red, one blue.
Look, block that.
And there is no loss of challenge because the score did change. So red got the point for
Blue. Blue scored last. Blue scored last. Blue scored last. Out of bounds. Yeah, out of bounds. We had a takedown and then out of bounds. Your guy came up and when he went out of bounds, your guy red backs out of bounds. So that's 1-1.
All right, there's the discussion from two guys who probably know each other fairly well. So 1-1, that means Hall scored last, though. He got the blue point now. Snyder dropping Hall down to the mat again. Hall catches him on the chin whip. So is it going to be, it's two blue. So no one out of that sequence as Hall kind of grabbed the chin and stepped over it, whipped it over before his knee hit. So 3-1. Hall will win the period. in the second period. Tanner Hall, who will not attend college next year. He's going to go on a 2-year LDS mission before we probably see him in college wrestling. So that'll be 3 years out of high school before he'll step on a college wrestling mat. Minute to go, no score. Snyder on the attack. Hall thought about a arm throw. Hall gets caught reaching, and Snyder counters the go behind and the 1-point takedown. And we come back up to our feet, 28 seconds to go. Now Hall's going to be on his horse. Level change, tries a blast double, now the double overs. $15 to go, Hall attacking again. Over tie, reaching. 10 seconds now. Oh, he reaches the leg, tries to come up with it, 3 seconds. 1 confirmed. And there will be a brick thrown in on that, I'm pretty much assuring you. So hang tight, folks. And here we come with the call. 1 blue was called, 1 blue was confirmed, 1 blue confirmed. And Tanner Hall will pick up the victory, steal it with a late point, and make the Junior World Team at 96 kilos. He shakes my hand. I didn't have anything to do with it. Now come back, Austin Marsden will come back in the blue. And Connor Medberry in the red. Blue. Wisconsin Badger, Connor Medberry. Oklahoma State Cowboy, Austin Marsden. Colorado native Medberry, Illinois native Marsden. Medberry placed at the Midlands this year as a true freshman. He was redshirting, so we'll see him in the Badger lineup next year. Marsden again, as we said, forced into action. Pulled out a red shirt as Alan Galagayev was injured late in the season. Head fake, head fake, head fake. Good shot by Medbury. Marsden counters, peels the ankle, picks the ankle. Now he's got Marsden in trouble, drives him to his back, and he's going to get 3 confirmed for Austin Marsden. Now Medbury's turn to blast the double. Marsden says, Medbury reaches for the high C. Marsden counters. Nothing doing. Come back up to our feet as the period ends. 3-0 first period win for Austin Marsden. .90 seconds to go, no score. Here in period 2, Marsden won the first match and won the first period. A sweep single by Medbury, countered by Marsden. Reaches through, looks like looked like he had a cradle locked up for a second. Now Marsden drops Medbury down to the mat for 1, takes the lead, 1-0. Marsden tries to go with the lace. He was successful with it in the first match. Couldn't quite convert the attempt here in the second. Half shot by Medbury, countered again, a little go behind again by Marsden, and Marsden's done a great job at countering every Medbury offensive attempt. Up to our feet, 23 seconds to go. 2-0 lead for Austin Marsden. Marsden again counters the half shot. This time shoves it away. 10 seconds remain. 6 seconds to go. 2-1, and in 2 matches and in 2 periods, Austin Marsden going to pick up the championship at 120 kilos and represent the United States on the FILA Junior World Team at heavyweight.